Hello everyone, this is another disappointment day for Fury Warriors. They pushed another build into the beta servers and it's live right now. And basically they rearranged this part of the class entirely, and it's not it's not good. We almost have same issues and even worse. There are many things that I can speak about it right now. Many issues. Like basically, this part of the talent tree is is not good. The changes is not good. The things that I forgot to mention in the last video we talked, they increased the reward of the Mythic Plus dungeons to 18s, and it drops 4 of 6 Mythrack, and that's very important for high-end Mythic Raiders and even the dungeon gamers. Of course, they will push by like they want to push. That's their goal, but that's very important for like high-end gamers, mostly in raids, because yeah, they want to have free upgrade thingy and to save the crest, uh, and yeah, and that regards to like every class spec they need to have like viable build, or like even a spec or whatever. They need to have a viable spec that can actually be in the competition with other specs and get the Mythic Plus spot in rate. At FGs. So that's another things that I have to mention. And currently, the Slayer Fury is so problematic. The things are so much better on Tane, so much better, because Tane is mostly focused on Bloodthirst and Raging Below as a filler, but we don't know how to play Slayer right now. Nobody knows. Everything is like so bad right now. Another thing I have to mention, they buffed the rend damage. Basically, it's way higher than like deep wounds bleeding damage, if you can see. And yeah, every time we're complaining about the rend into the Slayer Fury uh, talent build, they're making it like even worse. And problem is we don't want another spell to press. Basically, they can do it like Tane, something amplify this, and even give it another like talent here, or like I don't know. They can make another talent here, then make it something like uh, arms one, give another like rage per tick, and like have a synergy with everything that we have here. Otherwise, there is nothing but raw damage for Tane. Yeah, that's it for Brand. Yeah, still need to complain about this one. They changed nothing here. But we have bigger problems, and I'm going to spend more time on them. So basically, they revoked this one, these talents. Let's review all of it. These are the necessary things that we have to get. I mean, without these, we won't get anything behind. So we have another point to spend. I mean, for single target, I think this one is the choice, and for the AoE is the one. I'm going to take AoE bullet to see what's gonna happen and what's the problems. Yeah, we need a better raging blow. Of course, they changed this, the cruelty, changed the cruelty to like 2 points and 10% on raging blow and bloodthirst as well. Of course, we want rampage. Of course, we want tag and slash, and this one as well, the CD for sure. I'm taking just the talents that we have to get. Yeah, Breath and Fury as well. And we need 4 more talents that we need to discuss. So, in AoE, we don't take this because it's really, really undertuned. The Whirlwind doesn't do any damage in AoE toolkits. It just applies the improve Whirlwind buff to cleave. Okay, this is defensive. This is so cheap, and the problem starts here. So the options that we have, this is one of them, this is one of them, and this is another one. Of course, this is one of them, but we won't take this because it's not very important, and it doesn't unlock anything special here. It unlocks the massacre, but that massacre is a really bad talent. No one wants this. It's so bad. Basically nothing. So the problem starts here. Let's talk about this. Blood Craze revoked to increase the damage of your bloodthirst by 5%, and the worst part is 5 times. So they expect us to don't use bloodthirst for 5 times using of raging blow. That's what I get from this talent. But otherwise they could make it like this to rampage and then blotters. So what is this? What do we have here? 5 times increased damage on raging on blotters every time we're using raging blow. What does that mean? They could just make it 10% and stack up 2 times, 3 times, and that's it. No more 5 times. This is one of them. Another thing you have to mention, this talent is not good. Of course, it's a good tool for opening, but we don't need this because we are going to use rampage like most of the time and get enraged by this. And another question that I have to make, like, what is this and why it's gated behind this? Like basically 4% damage on blood test and raging blow and 4% crit damage gated behind this. And what's the difference between this and this? Like cruelty. It's same shit, repeat itself in the talent tree. And why? Deep wounds is gated behind fresh meat. Huh? This talent could be here. The sub talent of sudden death. And it's even getting worse. Like this talent. I don't get it. Why? For example, we got this right now. Okay, and we have frenzy here instead of flat haste. The previous one was a flat haste. Okay, we want this. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about this. If we want this, because 1% is so bad. 1% primary is so bad. It doesn't do any shit. I didn't test if it's working or not working, but the 1% is so cheap, man. I mean, the one. I mean, we could take this because it gives 10% rampage damage, and I don't think if we want this 10 more percent rampage damage and rage cost. Mm, okay, let's go to the next part. Other mission, the thing I have to mention after issues, surge of adrenaline. It's like it's so deep into the talent tree, and basically it's not reachable if you want to play raging. I mean, Bloodthirst site. Basically, if you want to take a Bloodthirst site, you need to take this, take this, this is you have to get this, and you need to reach to this side. Maybe this and this, and that's it. You can't take these. I mean, the talent is doesn't have any meaning for me. I can't find any synergy between these talents and like let's okay, like reset this. This was the build I was using before with Apex talents. Let's get into okay. Mm. I think this is the best way, like best things, or maybe this one. Okay, I'm gonna check something else. Okay, let's use shout. This is 14.6. This is 18.6. 2k ahead. And we don't have this talent. Extending your enrage. And they nerfed this one to 10%. It's not 20%. It's currently bugged. I don't know. It's not showing it, but it's 10% right now. Don't know if we want to take the Bloodthirst one or no. Let's go to the dummy. Let's see. Basically, a start like this. We press. The strength buff, the primary buff from the Apex talent is not working. Still not working. Yep, the Apex talent is not working. That's very stupid because I'm not using any bloodthirsts. Okay, rampages stop. Auto attack, crushing blow, execute, because this execute is not really correct. Can be like the here, around here. Raging below. It is this bloodthirst is from the passive, like the storm thingy. This is the this talent, I guess. Yeah, this is the one. Crushing blow. Let's see how much damage it's doing. Deals additional damage on critical. Okay, but what's the and bloodbath? Bloodbath bleed is so weak. 2k bleed. But I'm comparing them, all of them, out of combat, out of enrage, raw damage. Like, this is so cheap. And it extend, instead of like increasing the damage of that 6 second stacking up, it extends it. The damage is same. It's, if you like, this is something like 400 ish per second melee damage. For 6 seconds it's going to be 2.1, something like this, and extends by 6 seconds. Still bad. And of course this talent is blocked. This should be, this should be 10% opportunist damage. Opportunist. I don't know, man. Okay, that's my thought. I think our devs are not playing this spec at all. Otherwise, they couldn't make something like this. Very passive, very boring. Like, basically, no synergy between any of these. Like, I'm playing other specs as well, but none of them is like Fury. Like, you don't need to see which one is damaging more, dealing more damage, and you build around it. All the spells, abilities all of them, they have some meaning in your rotation, even if they're not doing damage. Like they are here to do something. Okay, but in Fury we had this like 2 3 expansions, maybe some seasons, nah, but depends on tier sets. But we had this for a long time. Basically, everything deals more damage. We build around that, but I see that other specs are not like this. Like every spell, every ability has a spot for itself. It has like it's certain. It's like it's always been there and will be there, and it has a one spot for itself. No matter what it's going to do, like even if it's not doing damage, they need to press that one because of the rotation, because of the meaning of the spell. Okay, but in our Fury, I mean, we had something around here that Raging Blow could buff rampage damage, a stacking up thingy, but they removed it. So basically, if Bloodthirst is going to do more damage than that Raging Blow, if this one is going to do more damage than Raging Blow, we pressed Bloodthirst instead of Raging Blow. That's it. This spell has no meaning unless it deals damage. And same as this one. But this one has another situation because like basically you need to press Raging Blow as a feeler. But Bloodthirst has no spot in our rotation. And I don't know if they want to keep doing this. Basically we had another thing to like we mentioned this to buff this to something like 3 Raging Blow guarantee a big bloodthirst with 100% critical chance, like 100% critical guaranteed, and like something even if we don't need something else, like make this like that, and that we could take this talent called the Sid Hot Blood to make a synergy with this one because we are going to use uh, a bloodthirst with 100% critical chance, and this will be always procced on that one. We had this before, but they removed it and they give us something shit like this. Yeah, 5 fucking times. If I don't need, if I can stack up to 5 times without using Bloodthirst, why should I even use Bloodthirst? Huh? Like for like let's do a math thingy. I'm going to stack up to 5 times. It's 5 times. It's doing 16.1. This one is doing this one is doing 18.6. Even like this, even being stacked, like 25% more damage, it's still so much like behind. Holy shit. Yeah, this is my kind of feedback thingy. I'm very disappointed. I'm talking with the other guys in Skyhold Discord they just they don't feel good about the changes, the talent tree. Basically, we have no rotation, but to press Raging Blow into the Rampage and Raging Blow to Rampage, and this Apex talent is not working as well. And if that work as well, like if this working, uh, I don't think it's going to be big deal. It's not going to be big change. It's not a 100%. It's nothing. It's same as this, like Rampage doing haste, Rampage giving strength. Use more Rampage. Okay, we give you 3 more stacks, and you can use more Rampage in duration of your rec, and that's it. Just press Raging Blow Rampage and execute procs. Okay, I need to cut this here. Thanks for watching, and if you want to help me, you can press subscribe button and wait for more videos. Also, you can send your feedbacks to my video. You can send your comments, post your comments. Uh, I'll try to answer them, reply them as soon as I can. But yeah, thanks for watching. See ya in next video.